I can't talk about all these things, but these uns just jumped out at me. Out of all of these attitudes that Paul was warning Timothy, hey, watch out for these attitudes that are going to show up in the last days. You're going to be able to see them. And as I was reading them, these four of these uns, they just jumped out. If you want to have, listen to me, a new attitude, you're in the room, you're watching online, you're going to have to deal with the uns in your life. The attitude uns in your life. And again, I couldn't go through the whole list or we would be here till Easter. But I'm going to give you four. I'm going to give you four of these attitudes that I saw that if you're going to want to have a new attitude, if you want to be made new in your mind, we are going to have to confront and address these. What was the first one that he said? Write it down, take a picture. He said that there's going to be this attitude where we are ungrateful. Ungrateful.
And as I was reading this list, because I've read this, for a lot of years, not out of the New International Version, but out of the King James Version, I went to that translation, and there was 4 uns that stuck out. Wow. And I want to talk about the 4 uns.
Up in this entitled, I deserve it. You talk about an iPod that has 5 million songs in storage. You better be thankful because you used to have to carry around a CD player. Oh, don't act like you don't know. Don't act like you don't remember the CD. A Walkman with a CD player. You're out here running around with your Lululemons and AirPods. I try to tell my kids, you couldn't used to run with the Walkman or it'd skip, so you'd have to walk. Because if you ran, your favorite song would be like...
And kids today with their devices, they have all this in streamings, they can, in their little phones, we have millions of songs at our disposal if you have any type of streaming service. Is there anybody my age or older in this room that remembers the Sony Walkman? Yeah. Where y'all at? Remember that? Like if you wanted to hear music, first of all, you had to go buy a cassette tape. And then if you wanted to exercise with that bad boy, they put this thing, it was about the size of a small book. And you clip it to your hip like you're just running out there, And then, y'all remember this? When we got CDs, we thought, oh my God, CDs were amazing. But then they tried to put the CDs on that thing. Well, the problem with that is, if you jump too hard in your jog, it would skip. So you had to heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe. Like, you were just trying so hard to not...